Hello, everyone. Welcome to day five, day five's boundary challenge. Today's topic is energy vampires. So, waiting for Maya, and there she is. Let's in. Getting easier and easier every time. It's awesome. We'll be pros.
Hi.
Hi. I missed you.
Yay. Day 5, everybody. We
Day
did
five.
it.
I know, it's amazing. I got so many good just good responses from people on different days, and it was like different people on different days, which was super
Yeah.
interesting. What people resonated with and what they needed guidance with.
Yeah.
Yeah, but today's topic is energy vampires, and it's a pretty important topic, I think, with boundaries because this can be dealing with your friends or people at work or even family members that make you feel a certain way, and that you've actually allowed that to continue. And so we're here to tell you that you could break that pattern, and you could either stop associating with them if you can, or just change your energy, and the relationship will definitely change, which is pretty cool. So
Right. And it kind of goes along with like law of attraction and the power of positive thinking and The Secret and all of those kind of positive energy work type things of surrounding yourself by like-minded people, which to me, like-minded is probably, people that are positive and healthy. And, we all have our ups and downs, but there are definitely some people that really have a hard time seeing the light in things. And so
and
it's
it's not
really
their
like,
fault, just
right. Yeah.
getting
And they just haven't done, the work yet or made it a priority, which is okay. Maybe their time will come and you can keep modeling the behavior for them, and maybe they'll turn around, or maybe you go your separate ways and reconnect in a few years, or just minimize your contact with them until maybe things change, or your boundaries are strong enough that it doesn't affect you. Because I know I would consider myself a sensitive, empathetic person, so I will take I will take that energy in, and it like gives me a stomach ache. So I know that I need to minimize that unless I'm able to like really be strong enough to handle it,
not even
and
a
know
guarantee.
that it won't affect me for days. So
Yeah,
yeah, and I think like I know it for me it's been like years of trying like incorporating that shift. And like I mean, even with my kids, that's actually when it all started for me, is and having that awareness of these energy vampires and negative thoughts and things. Is like I was like, okay, how do I want to raise my kids? And it was like I didn't want to like raise them in this like disciplinary and negative energy. I wanted to raise them in like this positive, like what should you do, or what can you do versus what you can't do. And so I've like trained my mind and my brain to, I seriously am constantly like turning my kids around, turning people that I'm having conversations, or like, oh well, you could look at it this way, and and not to say that I'm like perfect, because I've had kind of a rough week this week. Thank God for the boundary challenge.
yeah,
So it's helped lift me up. But so we all have these ups and downs, but it's what's your baseline?
exactly. Yeah, you pretty much said a lot of
Sorry, I
what
kind of
to say.
get
Um,
that out.
and it's also a thing that when you do begin this work, it's a process, and it's not like, okay, once you realize it and you realize that person's an energy vampire, you'll still go through your emotions, and your feelings come up, and then it'll just be a confirmation from the universe, like, okay, well, this is, you shouldn't feel that way, and nobody should have the power to make you feel negative, because we are in charge. We are in charge of our feelings, and when we take control of that, it's just a huge shift in our life that people will energetically realize that they can't do that. And you just, we all deserve to be happy. That's the bottom line. And
Right, right.
um, a lot
Focusing on
of
what
times
you can control.
our happiness comes from hanging around people. And if they're not energy vampires and if they make you feel great, like that's amazing. That's the type of people you should surround yourself with. But yeah, just be mindful. Just be mindful of even, you know, thinking of somebody, and if that gives you like that pit in your stomach, or, you know, from experience, like I've stopped hanging out with some people because after leaving, I didn't feel energized. I didn't feel fulfilled. I didn't feel inspired. It had me thinking about the past, or what, you know, whatever the case is. And yes, I just minimized my time with them. And again, like every other work that we've been doing this week is just, it frees up. I mean, it gives you so much time to focus on like the amazing stuff, you know,
Right.
there's just so much amazingness that you can be experiencing rather than being, you know, dealing with some energy vampire.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah.
So we would love to hear about your experiences with, you know, maybe minimizing your interactions with energy vampires, and on the other end of it, trying to focus on the people that you do want to spend time with, the people that do fill you up. So we would love to hear about it in the comments. And also, boundaries is just one little tiny fraction of how to love yourself to happiness. So we're going to put a link in the comments to our free Love Yourself to Happiness worksheet and happiness tracker. So we would love for you to start working with that and let us know how that goes.
Maybe next week, Maya, we can do a Facebook Live on how we use our energy tracker.
Yeah.
So then we can just, so get yours, download it. You know, you could get it started with how you think would be best, and then we'll just show you how we use ours, because there's many ways you can use it. You can use it weekly,
right.
Look over, you could use it as inspiration, you could, I mean, you know, but it's just a great way to get you on the right path. And we love it. So that's why we created it.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll be back on Facebook Live next week talking about gratitude as well. That's what our theme next week is going to be.
So we're so excited to have you here. Love you. Love yourself.
All right. Have a beautiful weekend.